the right attitude and enthusiasm. Now this is not airy-fairy, pie-in-the-sky, fluffy stuff. Attitude is everything. You cannot fake it. When I went on those interviews that I told you about and I felt lifeless, that's why they didn't call me back. I know that for sure because I had all the credentials. When I've interviewed people, because I have done recruiting, when I've actually interviewed other people, I would ask them questions like, you know, if this job may require that you move to Atlanta, or this job may require that you commute across town. And I would get answers like, you know, I would say, well, how does that work for you? And when I got answers like, well, you know, I'm open, or I might consider it, or if the job's right. I mean, come on, I'm supposed to hire that? You've really got to, you know, get with that passion and enthusiasm. I had a client who we worked on the first 30 seconds, and and you need to do this too. When you interview with somebody, when you network with somebody, the first 30 seconds, you've got to show them why you're interested in being there. I had a client who was interviewing for a major oil company in South Africa. And when he crafted his story as to why he wanted to move to South Africa and how it was going to be important for his two boys to learn the culture and the history and everything, I got goosebumps. And he got the job, but it's very, very important. So you want to take that into consideration. Now, this is all a little too serious. Who wants to feel good today? Okay. We're going to do a little exercise. Now, first I want to tell you that when I was a little girl in school, I was the child that would laugh for no reason at all, and I would be reprimanded for laughing. And you know what happens when you laugh for no reason? You can't stop laughing, and the teacher tells you to stop laughing, and you just keep laughing even more, right? So I had to repress my laughter then and for many, many years to come. And I realized over the last several years that that's, you know, I love to laugh. It's authentically who I am. But I can't be a stand-up comic. I mean, I can't do that, right? So I found this thing called laughter yoga. Has anyone heard of laughter yoga? Okay, not too many of you. It has changed my life. I incorporate it into presentations. I incorporate it into workshops. I work with senior citizens. It allows me to be authentic. It allows me to laugh. I'm loving it. I used to be afraid of public speaking. It is allowing me to do it my way. And the lesson here is, you know, you may have some fears about the job search or networking or talking to people. You know, there are creative ways to kind of get around it or get through it or bust through it, whatever you want to talk about. So it's about taking risks. And I'm about to take a risk here, but really, you don't see it that way, and honestly, I don't see it that way either. So, laughter yoga, there was a doctor in India, and he was writing a paper about the benefits of laughter on health and well-being. And from that spurred an idea, and he created laughter yoga, which is now practiced in 55 countries, and there are about 5,000 laughter clubs all over the world. Now, when you laugh for no reason, you generate happy chemicals and a good frame of mind. When I was getting trained as a laughter yoga, certified in laughter yoga, I saw a video. We're already starting, okay. A little early here. I saw a video of children in India doing laughter exercises in their classrooms. It was part of their curriculum. And I thought, you know, where was that when I was little, right? So children laugh over 400 times a day, and adults, if we're lucky, we laugh 15 times or less. So it's a way to release stress. It builds endorphins. It makes you feel better. And the most important thing I want you to remember that Your body doesn't know if you're faking it or if it's real. Now, I'd like 100% participation, and if for some reason you're feeling like you're hesitant about this, just participate a little bit less. So if everybody could just stand up. Okay? And the first thing I'm going to teach you is how to stop laughing. Because when we get going, it's hard to stop. So I'm going to do something right now. I want you to follow the leader and do what I do. And when you hear me do this in a few minutes, I want you to stop laughing, okay? So, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Everybody do it. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Okay, perfect. That's how we're going to stop laughing, all right? Now, the first laugh I want you to do is hold your throat. And we want you to feel the vibration when you laugh. And I want you to make eye contact with the people at your table because that's just going to make this whole thing just turn in. There we go. So ready? Laugh! Across the room, and if you would just play with me here, that'd be great. Ready? First row,